Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. My name is Taylor, and today I'm going to shoot a energy update for how you may be feeling going into this powerful month of November. And we have a powerful date coming up. It's going to be 11/11. It's going to be when the full moon is going to occur this month. There's just a lot of charged up energy. It's a powerful time to express yourself, to go out there, to make a difference in this world, to shine your light that you have now been working so diligently to get to this point where you can express yourself, where you can start to put that light energy out into the world that this world so desperately needs right now. And that is a huge reason why you are here right now on Earth. And I'll go more into detail now. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you all for the work that you continue to do. As I say sometimes, this can be a thankless act of service that you are doing in the world right now, because you may be surrounded by people who don't understand what you're going through. You may feel like sometimes that you are alone and that you don't have anybody to support you through this journey. But I'm telling you that you are not alone. You have me, you have others who are watching this video. You have so many people that are supporting you and that are rooting for you. And I'm here to tell you that you are doing amazing, and you should be so proud of the progress that you are making. And the inner work that you are doing is going to help you in a bigger way than you can imagine right now. So keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing phenomenal, and you need to know that. So I'm going to start with my first point for this November energy. And these are just points that pretty much come to me through my own journey, what I'm going through, what I'm facing, and I just want to express it to you guys and share it with you guys, and hopefully it resonates. So the first thing is, the struggles we face are always for our highest good. In the moment when we're going through something and we're struggling, it may not seem this way. It may seem hard. Life may seem really hard sometimes. It may seem that the struggles you're facing are beyond your capability of taking them on, but the fact is that everything is happening for you, and this is through divine guidance that you are being put through these struggling situations, whatever they may be. And I've had this happen to me a few times this week, where I was really being tested by the universe and just feeling like I wanted to go back into these old patterns and older versions of myself coming up. But that's going to be more of what I get into as the video goes on. So if you feel like right now you may be struggling with something, just know you will get through it. This too shall pass, and everything always happens the way that it's supposed to. So have faith and trust in the universe to provide you with the best situations in life to help you to grow to your fullest potential. And that is truly why we go through some of the struggles we go through in our life. As I can see over the period of my life up to this point, I can see those struggles that I faced have helped me to shape me into the man I am today, to be able to share these messages with you guys. So another thing is, more and more people are waking up right now. So if you feel like you have people in your life who you just would love to share all this, how do I say this? To share all of these things that you're going through, and to, you know, tell people without thinking that you're crazy, all these things you're going through, the best thing you can do is to just be yourself and set the example for them so that they can follow in your footsteps and in your path. And you have many people who are extremely interested in what you're doing for yourself just by you taking the initiative to go within and do the inner healing and inner work that you're doing. It takes a strong soul and a courageous soul to do that, and it's not always easy, but just by you doing that, you're helping more people around you than you can imagine. Just by you being yourself and shining your own light into this world, you will help to plant seeds, and those seeds will eventually help people around you to sprout and pop open. It's kind of what happened with my brother. My brother was on this path for many, many years before myself. He went through his spiritual awakening at a young age, very young, probably 14, 15, and I myself went many years just kind of observing him, and almost in a sense I wasn't understanding what he was going through, but he was planting a seed for me. Just by him, he was just showing me examples of what he was doing to help to grow in his own life, and it really opened up the door for me to this spiritual path. And he never pushed it on me, but he just would throw the seeds out there at me, and he now tells me he knew that eventually by him doing that, it was going to help to sprout me, or to awaken me. And it was just a beautiful way of going about it, and he's a good example of what we can do to help to awaken others around us that are in our life without pushing people too hard, because then you create resistance, and that creates a resistance for them to start to go through this process. So that's the best way to go about it. Old patterns and old versions of yourself may be coming to the surface, and this is something that I have been definitely tested by this past week, having the older versions of myself coming to the surface through different situations in life, where in my past, if it were a couple of years ago, I would have reacted in a totally different way than I did this past week, going through these different trials and tests. And it's an amazing thing when you can start to become and see this embodied version of yourself, this newer version of yourself that you now are, and you can see the progress that you've made in yourself when you take on situations that you might have in the past, and you're now reacting in a different way. And so right now, if you're having this older type of energy come up, it's coming up to be released. It's coming up to show you that you can now react in a different way and be a better version of yourself than you once were, and just show the universe that you are growing, and you're showing yourself, you're showing your higher self that you can take on these tests in a more mature way, in a better manner, in a more embodied version of yourself. So yes, I know it's not easy. I know that it can be hard when you have these tests come up and you're feeling like Like, you just want to slip back into those old patterns. And it would be so much easier to just do that, but just continue to be your highest version of yourself that you can be in the best way possible. Sometimes you may slip back, but don't beat yourself up for it. It's okay. You're going through this to grow and to continue to have a greater awareness of your patterns and when these older versions of yourself come up. So I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that I'm sure that many of you understand what I'm talking about right now. So just use it to your greatest potential growth. Another point I wrote down was, you are starting to trust your higher self and your guides to help you more than ever right now. So you're starting to really realize and have faith in your guides and in your higher self to guide you and to propel you through life and to help you to make the best decisions that you can through life. And when certain things come up, when you have certain opportunities presented to you, you may have certain things in your life that are coming about for you to potentially take on, you'll just know if this is right for you. You have this inner knowing now, and you have this guidance that is bigger than yourself. It's bigger than your brain and your mind, that you can just feel, because you are an empath. You can feel if something is right or wrong for you, and you should trust that inner self, that inner knowing, and trust it even when it feels like it's going against what your mind is telling you, what your ego self is telling you. Trust your higher self to know the way and to lead you to the highest potential path of your life and the greatest timeline that you can choose to go throughout your life for your highest potential growth while you're here on earth. And it's just a powerful time to trust yourself and trust your inner knowing, that gut feeling that they say, the gut. Trust your gut feeling, and you'll be guided in more ways than you can imagine right now. So it's truly a powerful time, a powerful time to be alive. And I wrote down, trust your intuition to guide you. And this kind of ties in with my last point. Your intuition is your intuitive knowing, the knowing inside you, that feeling that when something's right, that feeling that you should say yes, or that feeling that you should say no. And trust that if you feel like something's not right, it means that it's not right for you. It means that you can just trust that knowing inside you, and you will make better decisions going forward, and everything is going to happen exactly the way it is supposed to for you. So anyways, guys, it's a beautiful time to be alive. I'm so thankful for you all. I'm so thankful for all of you who are subscribing to my channel, who are liking my videos, the ones who are commenting, sending me love. Thank you. I feel like I have a little bit of a allergy slash cold right now, so a little stuffed up, but I thank you guys so much for supporting me, for being you, and shining your light into the world right now. You are so appreciated, so loved. Thank you all, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Much love, peace, namaste.